She's not listening. Move up slowly.
Still can't.
Well, you stop.
Try to.
Keep looking through your eyes and move up slowly. Simple instructions.
Hello,
Up.
everyone.
Not right. Up.
We will be beginning formally in a moment to say our
Like
final farewells to the lovely street rat Urchin.
Hold on. Try this.
But we will be bringing in the body momentarily, and I would like those who are able to
Try that.
stand to
See if
stand as
see if
the
that's
body
why.
makes its way. I will be playing a
See,
rendition of one of Urchin's favorite
try
songs
that
on
and see
the
if that
organ
fixes. Yeah, helps you out.
for approximately around 2 minutes in. So I would like you all to bow your head during that time and think of
Y'all just
memories you
let's
had
go with you.
of Urchin and with Urchin. All right?
It's not you having this much trouble.
I don't know why. It's not my fault.
It is your fault. Literally, not us. It's you.
Don't yell at me.
I'm just yelling at you.
Penny, why are you yelling at him?
Can't sit down.
I couldn't do it either earlier, but
Now we gotta stand up.
I'm just gonna fucking stand.
Caw, caw.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hope everyone enjoyed that performance by myself. Feel free to clap.
Yay, go Morag.
All right. Welcome, people of Saint Denis and from all over the lands. We are gathered here today to say our farewells to a brother and a friend to all, the late Urchin. Now, during this service, we will have multiple people come forward to tell us stories of the adventures they went on. And while they share their stories, remember yours in your heart, for those are unique experiences imprinted on you as a person. They are unique to you. So, without further ado, I would like to welcome up Obi.
You guys try to sit down?
Well, first time, that I met Urchin, it was outside of the law office, and Urchin was doing what Urchin does, I guess, and that's go around and bug the law, and he was asking around where one of our friends were, and that was my first impression of Urchin. It's someone that just wanted to help, and I didn't even know Urchin for more than a few days at that time, and Urchin taught me how to fish and how to dig for treasure, and Urchin was really nice, and but was really nice to me, and I don't know, we just did so much together for the little time that I knew him, I guess, and when I went out to the Coulter to find myself, I wasn't expecting for Urchin to find me, and when I saw Urchin as I returned to Coulter after going out and saw his smile when he looked at me and when he hugged me, it's just like, I've never felt anything like that my whole life. And it was that moment that I knew that what I was looking for wasn't out in the mountains. It was standing right next to me with its arms around me. And that was my friend Urchin. And Urchin saved me that day. And I'm just sorry that I couldn't save him. But I guess that's not the point. I guess the point is that whether Urchin liked you or didn't like you, you would know it. And that's why we all liked Urchin, because Urchin wasn't afraid to be who he truly was, whether it was going around annoying everybody, which is what he loved to do. That's what he told me. Or whether it was something simple like, I don't know, going fishing, or something big like getting a train. Urchin never changed. And I guess I'm gonna miss him. And I guess, thank you, Urchin, for everything. And I love you, and I'll miss you.
Well said by a dear friend of Urchin, and I'm sure many of you have a story similar to that. I want you all to remember that, because truly, Urchin was a unique individual and touched all of our hearts. Now, I would also like to remind you all that Urchin was a big fan of marshmallows. Now, anyone who's been to the general store will know they're always running dangerously low, because when Urchin isn't getting them bought for him, he was stealing them himself. But now, I want you all to know we will be giving out marshmallows today, while our dearest friend Urchin used to tell us that the marshmallows reminded them of the clouds in the sky. Know now that Urchin is up there, in the great marshmallow sky, watching over you all. I would now like to invite Dr. Tam Tum to say a few words.
Oops, I think I accidentally handed those to you, Sally.
Never give them back, Tilly.
God, everyone. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces here. To come the Urchin's memory.
Thank you.
I know that Urchin touched a lot of us. In more ways than one. Sometimes even the linings of our pockets. And I was glad for it. Urchin was an artist. A singer. A poet. And before they passed, I was bequeathed a book of theirs, of their lyrics, their songs. Some of them were in collaboration with some of the other street rats, their chosen family. I would like to read a couple to you today. I'm sure Urchin would have loved to hear the lyrics among their friends and family's ears. This one last time. I got a girl in Valentine. Likes to drink their fancy wine. Plumes in her hat was 2 feet tall. The crack in her pants paid for it all. I got a girl out in Lakay. She's a real looker, but I think she's gay. She likes to swim in the murky bog. And when she comes home, she teases my hog. I've got a girl from dusty roads. She swam in a pond and got nematodes. Her skin is green and she smells like row. Thank God she still can take my loads. And finally, Urchin's favorite. And I know it was many of ours as well. I got a girl from Saint Denis. She's a girl of faith. Praise to JC. You should know that she's a sinner. Because when she asks, I put my penis in her. Mihi ki te hanga mate, Urchin. We will miss you. And out of all of the twinks I ever met, and yes, I just learned that word, you are my favorite.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Good
Now-
job, Tam.
Thank you.
I will say, Urchin was an adventurous soul, and I'm sure will continue to adventure in the next life and the one after that. But sadly for us, they left us early. Earlier than I believe anyone should ever go. However, the adventure must continue. I would like to ask you all, next time you're offered an opportunity to try something new, do it and live the adventure for those who cannot, those who are no longer with us. Live for them and seize the day. It is important. It is so important to live while you can. Now, I would like to invite up Bona to say a few words about their friendship. What a beautiful, beautiful story to share with us all. Now, if you have any stories that are similar to hold them close to your heart, because it's important that stays with you forever. Now, I did also want to say something very important. I know I've said that multiple times. I don't have a script for the night. Urchin was a very lovely person, as we all know and we've discussed. But the street rats hold a very special place in Urchin's heart. Now, before the end of today's ceremony, if the law would allow, we're not ending right now, but at the end of this ceremony, I would like to invite all of you to do one final rat signal in honor of Urchin. Now, we only have a few more speakers for the night, and I'm sure we all have 1,000 stories to tell. But I would like to invite Horseshit up to the stage to speak.
It's what Urchin would have wanted.
Hello. I don't really remember the first time I met Mr. Urchin, but I do remember the time when me, Mr. Urchin, and Emma chased down a whole bunch of criminals on his train. We did the sky, or we did the train everywhere. We went from Saint Denis to Annesburg. Then we met up with the Valentine people, and then Urchin was controlling the whole train ride there. He knew how to ride that train. Now hopefully he's riding the train up in the sky. No, now. And then the second time me and Urchin were doing something. No, he was getting in trouble for shooting his gun all the time. He loved to shoot the gun. No, he loved to shoot the gun. One time I told him, Urchin, you can't do this, not today. Come on. He said, you know what, just for you, for shit, Mr. Khan, I won't shoot my gun for a whole week. And you know what? For that week, he did not even shoot his gun out in the whole of Saint Denis. And I was there watching him. Now I hope he's resting in the skies right now, riding the train in the skies. That's all I have to say. Rest in peace, man. Why?
It's beautiful. Mr. Khan.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, another thing about those leaving us behind is that when it is our time, we will be reunited with them again. So know that it is not goodbye forever. Their memories will live on until we meet them again. We have to remember that life is precious and there is no example like the one before us. So remember to tell your loved ones that you love them, because you don't know when. It could be the last time they ever hear it. Now, I would like to invite up our last speaker before I do a closing statement. I would like to invite ex-nun, ex-professional clown, train conductor, Tilly, to the stage.
Don't forget, candidate for governor.
All right, don't rip the piss.
All right. I thanks everyone for coming out. I do really appreciate it. Before I talk about my own experience with Urchin, I wanted to share a note on behalf of someone who couldn't be here this evening. This is from Al. I hope you get all the bacon and trains you want wherever you ended up, Urchin. You were a good kid, and I'm sad to see you gone. In another life, I would have loved to join y'all in your little street rat adventures, but that ain't the cards we were dealt. This evil world never made much of a fighter out of you yet, and for that I'm glad. You deserve to be a kid a bit longer. I'll miss you, Urchin. And I also wanted to say a few words. Urchin, when I first met you at the Saint Denis stables with Morag, I couldn't help but like you, even though you were absolutely terrible at your job and broke more buckets than anyone else. I utterly despised you at the stable as a co-worker and was glad you left. I hope, looking down on us today, you can recognize me from the outfit I wore the day we met. I never imagined I would make friends in Saint Denis because everyone treated me a little different. It wasn't until you hurled insults about how my hat was too big from the rooftops by the telegram station that I felt we really got to know each other. You were the first person in Saint Denis who really saw me for who I was and accepted me without any question. I will think of you every time I pull the train horn, every time I climb a rooftop, every time I fall off a rooftop, every time I shoot my gun into the air for no reason, and every time I harass a lawman. You are one of my best friends. There are so many things in life that I wish you had the opportunity to experience, but life was taken from you too soon. I will make sure that I experience those things that you couldn't, and I hope that you're calling me a dickhead from the great big railway in the sky. Every time it rains, I know it'll be you taking a whiz on all of us. And I wrote a little song as well. I've got a boy in Saint Denis. He's a bit annoying, we can all agree. But he's got a big heart and a hand to lend. And that's why I call Urchin my friend. Thank you. And I also just wanted to say I will be handing out marshmallows after the service. And I implore everyone, there won't be a burial after the funeral because, unfortunately there's an ongoing criminal investigation. But I implore everyone to lighten the mood and join us down at Soul the Bayou. I believe there's a talent show at after this. So, thank you.
Mustang, are you heard about that?
Beautifully said. Also, we do have one extra speaker who would like to come forward. I'm sure we all wouldn't mind hearing more, especially from one of the street rats themselves. I would also like to thank you all for coming, but my closing statement will be in just a moment. I would like to invite Alex to the stage, please.
Lily.
And please, everyone, listen carefully.
Okay. Hello everybody. My name is Alex. I'm a street rat. Urchin was my best buddy. I got a lot of stories to tell about Urchin, but figured I could tell one he told me himself. I have a book that I keep on me. It's the King's Book, where I write all my stories of the adventures I have with my friends. And Urchin wanted to write something in it one day. So I figure I best share it with everybody. Okay. He wrote, I was in the tailor and heard lots of gunshots and ran to where they was and saw Miss Morag standing over the body of a lady. Then I seen Miss Morag get taken in ropes and tried to run after, but they was too fast. Then I went to the doctor and saw the lady who was dead, and it was Miss Constance, but she was alive. I think Miss Morag shooted Miss Constance, probably because Miss Constance killed her husband, and she is not a good nun like Miss Morag.
What the hell?
That was Urchin's entry into the King book. I think it's an important story and a reminder that us street rats, while we ain't seen by everybody, we see everything. Rest in peace, Urchin. I miss you.
Oh.
Just so you know, that person wasn't paid to say that, but thank you, I suppose, and thank you for sharing your story.
It was
Now,
Urchin's story.
well, thank you. But this isn't about me, so I'm not going to gloat. Hear me now and hear me clear. The Saint Denis has lost a soul that has touched us all, and will live forever in our hearts. When you leave this place, live not only for yourself, but for Urchin too. And one day, Urchin will come down on that train from the great marshmallow heavens and scoop you up for $5, I'm sure, and take you up there to live happily ever after in the next life. But until our ticket comes and our train arrives at the station, the memory is all we have. So treasure it until Urchin comes on that train. And remember, JC will watch over you all. Live now and live proud, for tomorrow is not promised. Can I get a they, them?
They
Damn.
It is with that we say goodbye. I want to thank you all for coming. I will be taking donations at the door, and all funds will go to an LGBTQIA plus charity here in Saint Denis. God bless you all. Until next time, which I hope isn't too soon. All right. Class dismissed. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot. We gotta play the leaving song, of course. And we gotta take the
Yay.
body out of here. Don't worry. Oh, at the end of the song, don't forget to do the rat signal, all right? Stick around. And then how you do the rat signal is you look up in the air and you shoot your gun into the sky. All right? You're gonna do it as soon as the music ends, all right?
Hey, don't
All
shoot
right.
the ceiling inside the church.
Oh, it's fine. We're nuns with guns. That shit's got more bullets in it than it's got wood. Let me just get ready.
Make sure you are friendly, please. My gosh.
All right, y'all ready?
I'm so glad church and state is separate here in America.
Yeah, you better got mine.
Count me in, Janet. This is a good one.
No, you're not borrowing.
And it
3. One last time for Urchin. 1, 2, 3. Thank you all for coming. And may the odds be forever in your favor. I'll be at the door on this side. Should anyone wish to make a donation? Wow, Elvini, not even gonna compliment my fucking service? Fuck you then.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to run to the bank and get a donation.
All right. No problem.
It was a lovely service.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
you're
service,
saying that
Mariah.
now. Oh, no problem, no problem.
Be able to interest you guys in a marshmallow. She didn't truly believe them.
Oh, why, thank you. Honestly, that was sad.
It really was.
Considering I was making up everything I was saying on the spot, you know, I did pretty good.
I couldn't even tell. That's a good
True.
sign.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it's not like you had a nun preparing anything to say.
Oh, yeah, I didn't read anything you wrote down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Also,
thank you
James,
both, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're going to be here for service on Sunday.
Yes, there will be Sunday service. I'm sure the Catholic Church will also be there, as always.
Hopefully, B and Beth Ann will come.
We shall see. I hope to see you all. Oh, I forgot to give out the free sandwiches. Oh, well, mine now.
Can I have one?
No.
I've never tried one. You said you were going to make me one
Fine.
time, remember?
Why not give you one?
Thank you.
Both for coming. Be safe. Get home all right. Oh, we forgot about the train tickets too.
It was good to see you.
And you, and you.
It's good seeing you.
There's just some tension.
Remember him?
Yeah, I love Urchin. You gave
Him
a
and I used
beautiful
to dance at
service,
the
LB.
Yeah. I just don't know what to do now.
You know, I didn't give you no attitude. I was being
Obi,
respectful,
can
but
I
fuck
give you a
you.
hug?
No, but if you're gonna stand there and defend what she was saying,
Okay.
then you're just
I
like
didn't
that.
defend her. I never defended her.
I don't appreciate your attitude.
Thank you.
No, it's highly inappropriate appropriate as speaking to me like this right after a funeral. No, I will talk over. You're being very disrespectful. Being very disrespectful. I
Miss
have been
Tilly,
very
I
polite to the
understand that
both
you were
of you.
grieving, but I will say to you one more time, it was not appropriate for you to get up on stage in front of that group of people and speculate about what was and what
I
wasn't
wasn't
happening to
speculating.
Urchin's
I
body.
thought I was being respectful about it, and I will repeat myself too. Kindly fuck off.
Yeah, what she said.